It's CEO here and welcome back to my channel. Today, I'll show you 5 pro tips and tricks that you can start using on your island right now. If you recently started playing ACNH again or you're new to the series, these tips and tricks will unlock new abilities you may not know about. They can help you progress further in the game and help you make the island of your dreams. If this video helps you, remember to leave a like to tell the YouTube algorithm you want to see more videos like this one, and it will help my videos pop up in your recommended. Now let's jump into the video. My first pro tip you need to know is this loophole to plant palm trees, aka coconut trees, anywhere on your island. Normally, you can only plant palm trees on your island's beaches. This is pretty limiting because they're a beautiful tree, and maybe you want to see them throughout your island, and not just on the beaches. But with the magic of the Island Designer app, you can take advantage of this loophole. In the app, you'll choose the sand pathing option. All you have to do is place one tile of sand on any grass area of your island, then plant your palm tree on top of it. If you don't have the Island Designer app, you'll unlock it after getting a 3-star island evaluation. If you need help with this, watch my tutorial linked above and in the description. Once you have the Island Designer app, you'll need to purchase the sand pathing option from the Nook Stop and Resident Services using Nook Miles. But all that work is well worth it to overcome one of the game's landscaping limitations. My second pro tip is one of the best ways for managing trash. While trash cans in New Horizons may sound boring, they're extremely useful. Simply place a trash can down, approach it, and press A to permanently remove any unwanted items from your pockets. Be cautious though, as this action permanently deletes items from your inventory, making it powerful yet dangerous. But my pro take on the trash can is to strategically place one outside. This lets you take advantage of this feature while working on your island. Most importantly, position it behind a building for optimal use and to keep it out of direct view. The trash cans aren't ugly, but maybe you want them out of sight, and they're pretty easy to use without needing to see it. I placed one behind my Resident Services building, then placed 2 items on either side of it. This setup acts as a funnel, guiding you to the trash can without it being directly in view. My third pro tip is important if you want to farm crafting materials or you're working on your island layout. Similar to the trash can, the toilet item possesses a unique ability that activates when your villager sits on it. When you eat fruit or any food, you gain super strength points. These points allow you to break rocks with a shovel and dig up trees. It's easy to overlook these accumulated points as there's only a small counter in the top left that shows you how many you have. This usually isn't a major issue except when you accidentally break a rock, which can't be undone. If this happens, the rock will reappear in a random location on your island the next day. This can be frustrating if you prefer not to search your entire island to locate it for farming materials. To avoid this issue, use the toilet. When you sit on it, it will delete all your super strength points. This feature works if the toilet is both inside or outside your house. You can even place a toilet near all your rocks as a reminder to use it before hitting your rocks, preventing accidental breakage. My fourth pro tip is super convenient if you love to shop at Nook's Cranny and the Able Sisters and want to avoid running out of bells unexpectedly. This tip is especially useful in the early stages of your island when you're trying to gather as many items as possible. Simply carry an ABD in your pockets. An ABD, which stands for Automatic Bell Dispenser, functions as your personal ATM, allowing you to store bells and conveniently withdraw them whenever needed. You can obtain multiple ABDs from the Nook Stop and Resident Services using Nook Miles. Now when you go shopping, carry the ABD in your pockets. If you run out of bells and don't want to trek back to Resident Services to withdraw more, place the ABD right outside the shop. Then you can withdraw bells right there and easily go back to shopping. If you prefer to not carry the ABD around, you can permanently place one outside Nook's Cranny and the Able Sisters. This way, it won't occupy a space in your pockets and will always be conveniently accessible for quick withdrawals. My fifth pro tip is especially important if you enjoy decorating. Certain objects, such as columns, castle towers, and floating blocks, have a special ability, enabling you to place items on top of them. This functionality is not obvious, and the game never tells you about it. To use this feature, simply approach the tall object, choose the item you want to place from your pockets, then place it. The item will automatically locate to the top. Keep in mind, not all items can be placed on these tall objects, but a helpful tip is to try placing them on a table first. If it works on a table, it can likely be placed on columns and towers. Let me know in the comments if you're going to try some of these tips and tricks, or if you already knew about them. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe and leave a like to tell the YouTube algorithm you want to see more helpful videos like this. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. A huge thank you to my YouTube channel members for your continued support of me and my channel. All my members get these super awesome perks, including getting all of your comments hearted by me, priority when I do multiplayer events on my Animal Crossing live streams, and 24/7 access to my treasure island, and 24/7 access to my new catalog island. My treasure island is an island full of items dropped on the ground that you can take, including every crafting material, all the new DIYs from the 2.0 update, all seasonal DIYs, Nook Mile tickets, and so much more. I'm also now offering a 24/7 catalog island that is every item you can catalog. This is the best and quickest way to get hundreds of items you don't have yet. This is my current catalog island map, and for more information about cataloging, I've linked my tutorial in the description. If you would like to become a member and get access to these amazing and helpful perks, you can click the link above or in the description, or you can click the join button on my channel's homepage or in the link in my about section. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.